You've heard of the Tour de France, but have you ever heard of the Tour de French Tech? Of course not. I made it up.
And just look at the time on the clock. This time, Bjorn Ries is not going to get too close to him at all. It won't be far off being a minute the split around Lake Vesuvier. Miguel Indurain has won his 5th Tour de France today, that's for sure. He only has tomorrow the lap of honour, which will take him onto the Champs-Élysées.
Brittany, or Little Britain as they call it across the pond, has a strong regional identity and a long history. If you know the comic series Astérix and Obélix, it's said that they represent ancient Gaulois or Bretons. The Bretons love galettes, essentially a savory buckwheat crepe stuffed with all types of delicious fixings. If there's one thing you remember from this video, it should be this. Don't mistake Brittany with Normandy and vice versa. You might just start a civil war. Our yellow jersey is Klaxone. Klaxone means horn, and klaxonner means to honk, which makes their cute logo all the more relevant. They don't, however, offer a suite of woodwind instruments. Rather, they are building the collaboration and productivity software for the modern enterprise. They're pioneering the so-called meeting revolution, digitizing the whiteboard experience and layering on sharing, design, workflows, and much more. Teams from L'Oréal to LVMH and Deloitte to Danone are using it to bring ideas to life in strategic workshops. They've raised a €50 million Series B in 2018 from White Star Capital and Euroziao, and have taken the productivity market by storm. Have you ever been to the hospital? It sucks. And not just because you broke your arm or have regular inpatient treatment. Things are done mostly on paper, and the experience is antiquated and opaque. At least in France, you don't end up with a $30,000 medical bill for giving birth. But that's neither here nor there. Nevertheless, there's room for improvement, and that's Hopkins' expertise, this stage's mountain climber. They've digitized the patient journey, and by doing so, create a better patient experience and save hospitals tons on admin costs. How much exactly? Well, 5 million patients a year go through their system, saving hospitals on average of €220,000 per year. From patient orientation and intake to real-time location tracking to follow-up care and support and hospital mapping services, they revolutionize the experience for patients and hospital staff alike. They've raised a total of €40 million and were nominated for the French Tech 120 in 2021 and 22. I'm going to show you an equation, and I promise it's chemistry, not alchemy. Have a look. Water plus salt plus INOD equals zero emission, permanent, cost-effective energy. Look, we've covered all kinds of green tech solutions and startups solving the climate crisis through alternative energy sources, but I have to say, this one surprised me. Switch Energy has pioneered something called osmotic power. Osmotic energy is generated by harnessing the difference in salinity, that's the salt content, between fresh river water and seawater when they meet. According to Switch, every year, nearly 30,000 terawatt hours of osmotic energy, more than the world's total electricity demand, is released from the world's deltas and estuaries. It sounds like alchemy, but if they can scale this up, it could be a game changer for the energy transition. They've raised a total of €10.4 million to help their team of nanofluidics PhDs, process engineers, and Industry 4.0 experts take this product to market. That's it for Brittany. I'll see you guys on the Champs-Élysées, but only if